switch. Hello. Game volume down, personal volume up. Finding all the sliders. I'm in the mood. Is there microphone sound now? Excellent! Somehow it forgot my mic existed and it was trying to find a computer mic that does not exist. So this may explain why there has been very little sound on my previous streams. I thought I had the game volume turned up too loud. Yeah, computers and new programs. And new games that I have never yet played before. Which I should probably get to. So now there may be a bit of delay on my chat response. Because I don't have it right in front of me anymore. Sort of off to the side and away. But anyway, this is Disc Elysium. This is the starting game page that we've been sitting on while I've been trying to figure out my audio problems. And the very first thing that happens when you hit New Game is that it gives you this page, which allows you to select your archetype that you're going to play with. I'm going to ignore the create your own for the time being because I don't really know what any of these numbers do. So I'm going to go with one of the pre-made archetypes, of which we have a thinker who is extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas, has 5 int, 1 psi, 2 FYS, and 4 MOT, and encyclopedia. Yes, you can hover over them. Int is your capacity to reason, it's intellect, alright. And that's where the encyclopedia is coming from. I'm guessing that that is some form of extra knowledge that the character gets to use. And let's see, Psi is psyche, your power to influence yourself and others. And, oh, this is very tiny font. Okay. In purple. Oh. Okay, volition, inland empire, whatever that means, empathy, authority, suggestion, and esprit de corps. FYS is physique. You guessed correctly. How well your body is built. Physical instrument, electrochemistry, endurance, half-light? Are you radioactive? Pain threshold and shivers? I have no idea what use shivers would be. I'm concerned about what half-light might be. Okay, and motorix. And green is right. That it would make a lot of sense that they used F instead of P for physical, just to keep it and psyche separate. And motorix is how well you move your body, with hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, and composure. Interesting that composure's in that one, where you might expect it to be in psyche. But, my partner and I were looking at this screen earlier, and he pointed out that all of these are very extremes. They're all 1, 2, 4, 5 in the numbers. So you are very strong where you're strong, but you're very weak where you're weak. Yes, I had heard that your character is possibly a bit of a trash fire in this one. I've been actively avoiding spoilers as much as I can, though, in this game. So yeah, I already read The Thinker, so there's the sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. And he has that inland empire thing who knows what that actually is. And then there's physical, which is extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. So... Green is poking at me in such a way that I will reveal his identity if he's not careful. Well, actually, I used dice to choose to play this game tonight already, so we're already one up on the dice choosing things. But I'm actually going to go with Thinker. It's where I'm comfortable. And also, I don't really want to be losing my mind. At least not in the first playthrough. Hopefully. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water deep enough can drown you. And I missed who that quote was by. I apologize. Oh, and nothing but a begin button. Alright.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
I'm going to have to admit that is absolutely not what I would have expected my ancient reptilian brain to sound like.
Ever.
An excellent beginning. This bodes well.
Never
Okay, I have a choice between never, ever, ever, or to simply keep on non-existing. But I think I want to actually play the game, so let's try responding.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Wherever my brain is, my reptilian brain wants to stay there very badly. So, down to one response here, to simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Alright. I have a choice between this is great, gimme some more, and what was that about the ex something? And I'm curious about my ex-wife, I have to admit.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a pool of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The meat thing. I don't know what I did to my limbic system, but apparently I've traumatized it somehow. Oh yeah, the meat thing is definitely my body, but the fact that the limbic system does not want to go back there concerns me. Okay, I can plunge back into the fathomless deep, or I can keep asking about the ex-wife. Oh, let's keep poking.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Okay, I'm not sure how to interpret that, so let's look up the options. Allons-y, never let me go. Or, no, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Oh. Doctor, take me away.
Alright, nothing down to fuck all, Borough.
Okay. A return trip to the Silence, please. Let's visit the ancient Zero home. Look, there's I am tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? I'm just gonna go with let's visit the ancient Zero home.
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Okay, so now we're left with the choice of don't stop, keep singing, sing me the song of death, or wait, no, I need to belittle myself instead. Neither of these seem especially pleasant, so I guess I'll belittle myself?
Do you really?
Well, whatever involves not dying, I suppose. Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail the inky blackness until forever ends. I do, let me off. I think if I just keep choosing the inky blackness one, we're going to be stuck in this screen for hours and the game will never actually start, so I guess I'll get off the ride.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much over yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Well, that explains why the limbic system is traumatized. Okay, we have the options of, wait, I did this to myself? Tell me what's waiting for me, or I don't care, I'm an idiot, a brave idiot. Considering that I chose the intellect option, I think that number 3 is probably not an in-character choice. So I guess I'll ask what's waiting for me, because I am curious.
There's this giant ball there, in evil apes, and the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
That is the most reductive way of describing the Earth that I have ever seen, and I think I'm in love. Oh, how big is the ball, or how small are the apes? Let's go with how small are the apes.
Infinitesimally small.
And same questions again, so I guess I'll just ask how big is the ball.
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're juking it out. It's that large.
And finally a new option, and this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that? I have marinated very thoroughly, apparently.
Vying for resources is a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Well, that is sad. I'm going. That's the option I'm going to pick. But the other option is, that sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. But actually, that's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
Oh. What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
Oh. We got a continue button. And some very strange noise. Oh, what? I don't like that noise. Oh, I got a medium success on Encyclopedia. The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Kinema motor carriage. A car, I guess. Open my eyes. That is an awful, awful sound. Oh. And I have no pants. Or really anything else. But there are pants on the floor. Yes. Yes, take all. Hooray! I am clothed. And, oh, I can walk. Okay. Well, sorta. It definitely looks like I lost a lot of things here. Let's see. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Well, now we know at least one of the things I marinated in. It says, hold down tab. Ah, there is a shirt over there. Why do you think the booze is gone, Green? Okay, now we have a coat. Oh, I can zoom in. I can zoom in. I don't know why I zoomed out, because I didn't do anything, but... What is this on the floor? Oh, an empty cassette case. Interesting. Oh, you are right. There does appear to be a tie on the fan. Can I actually do anything about that? Oh. Oh. This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Savoir faire, medium 10, grab the tie, pull on the fan, pull on the light bulb, or leave. Well, I know for a fact that I have 0 savoir faire entirely, so I guess I'll try pulling on the fan as the one that is slightly less likely to get me electrocuted. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. Hooray! Okay, so I guess I leave this and then I can grab the tie? What? No, oh wait, no. Okay. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. Okay. And I suppose in this life of living dangerously, I'll try pulling on the light bulb just because I'm here. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. Yeah, Let's just pull again to turn the light off. Hangovers are fun. Okay, what else have we got going on here? I know that there's that broken window over there in the door, but I'm curious about what's going on with... This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. So... Well, there's the case I picked up. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Athénier's single smallest church in St. Saëns must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Huh. I don't know. So this is what my inventory looks like, apparently. Can I actually... Ah, it finally tells me. Inland Empire from items to hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking light. Okay. Esprit de corps. Connect to station 41. Understand cop culture. Okay. Electrochemistry 3. Go to party planet. Love and be loved by drugs. Oh dear. And savoir faire. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Which apparently my trousers are subtracting from. Not sneaky pants, apparently. Lack of sneaky pants. So, how does one leave the inventory once they're in it? Ah, okay. Oh, and there's a whole nother room. Oh, and a shoe. There is a shoe on the wall. Just one shoe, though. I am the height of fashion now. Okay, let's try the bathroom here. Maybe my other shoe's in there. Well, the water's on. I wonder how long the water's been on. I did have a very long conversation with my reptilian brain there. Okay, what is this? You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Wow, I went on quite a bender, apparently. Okay, what's this? It's a shirt! Alright, now I have a coat and a shirt. After the tie, apparently. And... Okay. Well, this appears to be a mirror, so let's see what it has to say. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Oh, thank you, Prisler. Okay, let's continue. Conceptualization, challenging success. Was this not the same Elan that found empires and lays waste to cities, virile, uncaring towards the little things? Uh-huh. Logic, medium success. Probably not, no. Mirror. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Okay. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there underneath the soft vapor. Options being really? Nothing? Wipe the mirror, or no way, I'm not doing this. I think I will try wiping the mirror, because the booze lying all around may explain why I have no memory of my face at the moment. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror, continue? Easy success. Abort! You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you will see there, and you will never unbecome it. One, I don't care. Wipe the mirror anyway. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face? Or better not to know, and leave. Well, let's try, I seem to have some existential dread going on. I'll just try touching my face first. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with it. Oh dear. Figuring this out without looking in the mirror just seems very odd, but the options are what? What's wrong? Or how bad could it be? And I really want to know what's wrong. Where to even begin? There's the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin. Oh, I wonder why. This is a mystery to be solved, obviously. This is the whole mystery of the game, right? The options being, I'm sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay, touch your tongue. I'm scared, I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror, or once again it gives me the option to leave. Well, I honestly am not sure where my hands have been, so I'm definitely not touching my tongue. So, I will try touching my nose. Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it, and it doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you. I'm definitely going to wipe the mirror now. It hurts when I do this, officer. Mirror, behold! That's actually a kind of nice smile. I kind of like the smile. Everything around the smile has definitely seen way too much recently, but I like the smile. You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Options being, dear Lord, help me, what is this? Of course I do. It's, some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic. Well, once again, I did choose the intellect one, so I'm just going to go with number 3 here. Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis in your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? I'm not making it, the face is making it itself. Or I have no idea why it's there. It just is. I'm going to go with number 2 because it made me laugh. Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Okay, try to stop. Or, no, keep making the face. Once again, because it made me laugh, I'm going with number 2. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. Oh dear. I'll just hit continue. Oh my goodness. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? Options being superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive? I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-beens kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain. Well, apparently this face has definitely frozen that way, Green. You know, being as I do actually kind of like the smile that I'm being presented with here, I'm actually going to go with number 4. The sympathetic in a sad has-been sort of way. Agreed, Green. The picture in the center of the screen is much better than the portrait picture down in the lower corner there. The one in the lower corner looks like he might have been dead for a week or 2. Okay, where am I? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. Oh my. Encyclopedia Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Electrochemistry Impossible 18. Attempt to stop the expression from happening, or let the mirror be for now. I'm going to try to dig through my sodden brain and find the reason why my face has frozen this way forever. Formidable success on the encyclopedia. Nice. It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time has passed from the failure of revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. What? Why is there no what option here? Okay. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Well, it is called Disco Elysium. It is glorious, Lop. It is. Alright, continue. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Galarm de Million. Million? Galarm de Million. Why can I get that one, the Galarm correct on the first try, but the last name... I'm gonna take my non-French speaking butt out of here. Continue! Drama medium success. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Oh no. Oh no. The game is mocking my French now. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music in an open-air bois de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillerme's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. So I adopted it? Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? Or I guess that's it then, and conclude. Oh. I'm going to ask why I adopted it. So I adopted it? Why? Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. I'm going to go with number 4 because, you know, finding at least a name to call myself by might be nice. Anything else, like who I am? Why did I drink myself into oblivion? You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a Cupri's Kinema. Oh dear. Oh, how long ago was the new, then? Some 20-odd years. There's a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time, and it's a different world now. The expression is a relic. And apparently so is the name of the game, because if disco was 20 years ago, we are definitely in a different era of music by now.
Where's Elysium?
Okay, it's an option on there, so I'm going to pick it. I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume de Million's original mega hit, Don't Worry Your Pretty Little Head. Oh no. Okay, let's just conclude that then. We are beyond a trash fire, Lop. We are so far beyond a trash fire. We are whatever happens when you set what's left after a trash fire on fire. Okay, thought gained, Guillaume de Million. Alright. It doesn't have to be over. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne cork smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. Disco probably dead, so why is it in the title? Well, what's Elysium? I'm guessing that Elysium was whatever my character was trying to find in the bottom of all of those bottles, Green. I know I don't have any electrochemistry, so this impossible 18 of attempting to stop the expression from happening is probably not going to work. But, you know, I've been lucky so far. Oh, 3% chance. Oh no. I think I'll just leave the mirror because that 3% chance. Oh, alright, fine. 3% chance. Locked. Impossible failure. Oh. It's too late. Like an image on film, the expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it. Ooh, boy. This expression is on my face for the rest of the game, apparently, and hopefully children will not flee screaming from me should I encounter any. Alright, let's let the mirror be for now, then. Oh, and an autosave. Let's see. auto-saving for a very long time, actually. Please don't crash. This is a very long autosave. Oh my. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. Ah, the game has crashed. That's lovely. I'm going to put this on the Be Right Back screen and try to fix the problem. Okay, good news. I got the game started up again, and it appears that the autosave actually worked before the game crashed, so we are actually back to where things were left off. Hurrah! So, yeah, I was not sure that the autosave had gone through because that was exactly when the entire game froze. So it was just like, it froze doing the autosave. Oh no. Now, let's see. There is another door here in the bathroom, or there was the broken window in the main room. I think I will go look at the broken window before trying the other bathroom door. Broken window. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. I can look out. I can use Visual Calculus Easy 9 to assess the damage, or I can leave. Let's see, the percentage chance on the Visual Calculus is 92%, so yeah. Let's watch this one fail. Success! I love how it shows the dice roll. That's awesome. The shards face outwards. Whatever broke this window came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them. I'm gonna guess the answer is yes. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. Green, I never trust any chance of success that is not 100%, and sometimes not even then. Okay, what did this then? More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. Wait, what am I doing? Assess the size of the impact. What did I throw through the window? Honestly, assess the size of that impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. All right. Now there's a mental picture, Lop. Continue. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force. Is this a hint? I think this might be a hint. Oh, continue. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. Why is the door to your balcony outside your room? Maybe it wasn't me. I should go and get that shoe. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. I should go and get that shoe. Task gained! I have a quest! And I got XP. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold because I wear my shoes without socks, apparently. Like a fool. Alright, and so for some reason you get to the balcony by leaving the apartment. Do I do that, or do I go through the door in the bathroom first? Oh, decisions, decisions. Well, I do kind of want that other shoe, so I suppose... Oh, I have sort of a vote for the for the shoe, and sort of a vote for the bathroom, and... Oh... Who wants to be the tiebreaker? Let's try the bathroom. I mean, there's got to be a kitchen around here somewhere, right? Well, apparently that is a door that does not open, so let's go get that shoe. You must value privacy. The door has been locked from the inside. Okay, so I guess I need to find my keys? Perception? Aha! Ha 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 ha. You hear a jingle. Keys are clicking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. Fish them out. It says whirling in rags on the aluminum keyring. There's a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. I'm not sure if anyone here ever tried to play the really old text game for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but for just this time, this is really reminding me of that game. The first thing that happens in that game is that you are stumbling around your own home trying to take care of your headache and not get run over by bulldozers. In a haze of alcohol and confusion. Alright, let's continue. Oh, and the encyclopedia speaks up. The Whirling in Rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast frequented by dock workers. Interesting. Okay, have I messed with everything in here? I guess so. Let's... Here we go. I don't actually see a way out to the side of the building here. I do see a lady and a calendar. This seems like a good time to save, you know?
How many times you've been told about yellow icons over your head?
Partner points out I've been told about icons over my head, but I don't actually have any icons over my head right now. But I did find my keys that way.
When you were in the bathroom,
Hello,
you had a couple of
officer.
things going on.
Oh, she knows me. She says hello. Oh dear. Her name is apparently Klaschi? I'm just going to call her Kay to keep from embarrassing myself any further. So, she is a Miss Orangey disco dancer, and the young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Perception sight has an easy success. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. Okay, continue. Conceptualization, a challenging success. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city. There is a poet trapped somewhere under all this booze. Okay, officer, am I military personnel? Or turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Leave. Oh, this is a very bad case of alcohol-induced amnesia here. Okay, let's go with, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman, chief executive officer, right? Or, then why did you just call me an officer? Oh, I'm trapped in sounding stupid now, no matter what I say, apparently. This was a bad plan. Alright, let's go with, then why did you just call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Oh, are you sure? You're shitting me! Oh, goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it! you sure? This does not look like a police officer to me.
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
She's very deadpan. All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
3 days. I guess... Right? And what business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oh, we've left an excellent impression, I see. Logic. Medium success. You have no doubt about the drinking, but do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something. Options. I might not know where I am, or who I am, or what a Kupri Kinema is, but I do know what one sounds like. Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Suggestion challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her. Physically. Or I should get going now and leave, probably with the metaphorical tail between the legs. I'm just very curious on this one. 3% chance of attempting the expression on this lady. I'm actually going to ask why he doesn't remember. She's probably going to answer about the drinking, but I'm not sure I really want to burn my bridges with that 3% chance. Yep, there we go. Could it be because of the drinking? She raises an eyebrow. The cigarette sizzles. Well, despite all the alcohol, apparently my hearing is excellent. Okay, medium success on perception. She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age. All right. And we still have the option of attempting the expression on her, but still just a 3% chance because I have no suggestion. I might not know where I am or who I am or what a Kupri Kinema is, but I do know what one sounds like. She nods. But I do know when someone's not telling me the whole story. What am I doing here? What is my case? Or that's it. Oh, let's try to pump her for information. She might just be tired enough to let something slip. She takes a long drag before speaking. There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops. Oh no. So it's been there for a week, and I've been here for 3 days, mostly drinking. Oh dear. And why didn't you just tell me that? I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer. Oh no. Oh, it's still only a 3% chance on the expression. I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to leave.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Well, apparently neither do I, so it's all good. Continue. Reaction speed. Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need, the need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you and light glinting off her eyes. What if I don't want to ask questions? Before you go, I have some questions for you. Oh, sure, why not? Let's ask her some more questions. It gave me the out and I didn't take it. Okay, questions. What is it that they have against the police here? Or where exactly is here? Where am I? Tell me what year it is. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night? Ooh. Let's go with did you hear anything last night? I am curious. There was the usual ruckus, loud disco music. Did I have any visitors? I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here. She nods towards room number 3. Loud disco music, or tell me something else? Sure, loud disco music. Oh yes, various artists. Ostentatious orchestrations prime among them. She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Ostentatious orchestrations. Now there is a band name. Medium success on the encyclopedia. Hurrah. Oh yeah. Oh that. Yeah, whoosh. The less said about oh the better. Oh, we're huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, she sings, but we go on. Oh, I definitely said that in a very incorrect way for the words, but we're just going to move along. All right, we have the option of, yeah, we go on, all right, or it mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? I'm gonna go with it mostly just gets hard because I feel that this band would feel that way. It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace. Ooh, what happened? A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music, on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time you were yelling along to it. Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Sains. Or what was I singing? Or I've heard enough. Let's go with what was I singing this? And show her the empty case. Yes, there was a church in there, a really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that, and also, what else? Or I've heard enough. Well, I've definitely not heard enough. What else? That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. And I have the option of apologizing, of saying when you say wounded, do you mean that in a cool way, like a wild beast? Or then what happened? Or I've heard enough. I'm going to go with then what happened because, yeah. Then what happened? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. And the options are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? Or, that's so me, what did I do? Or, you're making this up, I would never behave like that. I have evidence to the contrary on number 3 there, so... let's... Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room. A window was smashed, the tape player probably. The song stopped, and furniture too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then, I think, you passed out. Was there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. Let's just go with the simple option on this one. Was there anything else? There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. Okay. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then. Around 4 or 5. She nods. And that was it. And then we are back to the questions that we had before. Let's ask her what the people around here have against the police, as long as we have her answering questions. The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city. Well, that's a very simple answer. Let's see. Well, let's ask her where is here. Where exactly is here? Where am I? You're in a hostel, sir. No, where are we? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? We are in Revachol. Continue. Encyclopedia Easy Success. Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation, half a century after a failed world revolution. She is central to our moment in time. And the responses are, should that mean something to me? Revachol forever. Or how about you tell me something else instead? Revachol forever. Forever and ever. Oh, is that where my reptilian brain got that? Continue. Shivers? What the heck is shivers? Well, in any case, my shivers succeeded on an easy success, and ever, out of the corner of your eye, you see the hair on the back of your hand standing on end. It feels as though low-grade lightning is coursing through you. You must be hypersensitive from the hangover. I guess shivers is my feeling that, something is wrong here. It's, my alcohol-soaked spidey sense or something. Well, tell me what year it is. It's 51. What century? The current century. And that's what? What number? Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. This is the current one. How many centuries have there been, then? Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir, she grins. I can ask her what's so funny or ask her to tell me something else, and since I'm pretty sure we've run out of questions that aren't this one, let's ask her what's so funny. You're right, her expression turned serious. There's nothing funny about civilization. Oh, my. All right, I've asked her everything that I could ask her, so I guess I'm just going to let her go.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Okay. Well, we have something that looks like a calendar here on the wall, so let's... The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. Corroborative evidence. Excellent. Okay, and over here we have the ashtray that she was using. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Alright. And we have the door to the room next door, which lights up, but I can't actually click on. So... the radio occasionally says things, apparently. It's giving a weather report, I believe. Vasa, 12 degrees centigrade, hail? Okay, what's this over here? There's something on the table. And that is... money! There is money on the table. It's mine now. I have 40 cents. Ah, this appears to be a door to the balcony? And a loading screen. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons of power, like police officers. Well, I was very weird to Kay there, so... hopefully she will forgive me since I did not actually attempt the expression on her. Loading, loading. This is a very long loading screen. I worry. I should have saved before trying to go through that door, obviously. I'm definitely on a bit of a hair trigger because of that last crash. Well, the music has come back a little bit. Oh my. But yes, as I find myself a little doubtful of the investigation here. If I'm supposed to be investigating a dead body that's been hanging out back for a week, I think I worry a little bit about, you know, well, everything. And if I've mostly been drinking for the entire of my investigation time. This must be a very elaborate balcony. Oh, it's bright out here. And loud. It's bright and loud out here. Hey, I think it's my shoe. Okay, now that I have my shoe, I appear to have some of these icons around my head. What's this one? A gust of briny wind washes over you. Okay, that would be some sort of perception. And this one is... ah, quest complete. Task complete. Find your other shoe. Gained 10 experience. Composure. There they both are, two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet. Conceptualization, medium success, like two baby crocodiles. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. How do they fit? Discard thought. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. How do they fit? Good. They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told. Well, I hope they're super comfy, since once again I am wearing them without socks, so if there's... There could be problems. You can get terrible blisters wearing shoes without socks or stockings. Oh, there's a person down there. I doubt I can talk to them from up here, though, but let's find out. Nope. We have one of these again. The smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Well, let's see. I have... oh, this is the knowledge that I picked up earlier about Elysium. Whatever happened to Elysium, who with his amber mane and sparkling teeth beguiled the tatters remains of the nation? While you suffered and suffered, did he dematerialize in a cloud of cocaine dust, or did he simply stand in the corner and melt into the slendering new lines of some starlit bois de nuit 20 years ago? Spare a thought for his great ass, too. Or wait, maybe he became a police officer in Revocol West. Doubtful. My shoes match my jacket. All right. At least I have a little bit of fashion sense. There is a lot of knowledge in here. Inexplicable feminist agenda is the second thing on the list, right after Revocolian nationalhood. Oh, I must. Nope, it's not clickable. There's nothing there. But apparently it's a thing that I can learn about somewhere. Lonesome Long Way Home? Oh my goodness, there's such things on this list. Torque Dork. There is a category on here called Torque Dork. There's a very interesting thing. Oh my goodness, it's so long. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh my. Okay then, and my inventory. I have 2 shoes now. Apparently my savoir-faire is -2 because my snakeskin shoes lowers my savoir-faire as well. Apparently the shoes are not sneaky. But they're not any less sneaky than these pants. So at least there's that. It's still very noisy out here, so I probably should have saved before going back inside, considering how long the loading screen appears to be on all this. Oh no, wait, that one was so fast. I'm going to save anyway. Okay. What, me? Paranoid because of an earlier crash? Never. Okay. I suppose I could go back in my room, but I don't see any point to that right now, so let's continue on outwards. Tabbing periodically. Oh, there's something over here. What is this? The weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trompe le Monde. I wish my French were better for this game. Well, there is nothing else up here unless I want to go bother Kay a bit more. So let's try going downstairs. Low on morale? Put points into volition. Hopefully this won't be as long as the loading screen to first get out onto the balcony. I've already seen part of this outside, right? So it will load faster? Oh, a pan. Oh, there is quite a bit going on here. Well, they're right here, so let's have a look at these. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. And this is where the lyrics would be. Okay. And this? The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static. Okay. And there's a board up here. The menu has been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. I guess that means it might be Monday. Oh, wait, I didn't... Oh, what's this? Nosafed. A health item of some sort. Alright. Let's take the saline. This is a water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. As it should be. As it should be. Let's try talking to this man. Man? Garta, the cafeteria manager. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Oh, Prisler, I completely missed the fact that it gave me a thigh icon. Darn it, I've got to be more observant. Empathy, easy failure, oh dear. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk. I can look at the stuffed bird, I can ask if he's the bartender, or I can just leave. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Medium success on composure, yay. He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems a touchy subject. What's the difference? You look like a bartender. Understood. Oh, he already seems to be annoyed, so I'm just going to go with understood. Oh my, lots of text. Right. Okay. Look at the stuffed bird. Oh no, I'm being told I'm missing a lot of stuff. Oh dear. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs, one of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Huh. Looks like the bird was ripped off of the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Encyclopedia success. This is a great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery and of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the word you're in right now. Isola. Isola? Languages. Why do they exist? Okay, continue. Perception success. The small steel tag says as much. The great skua. Stercorius skua. What happened to the bird? Can I help you with that? That's the great skua, right? What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. I don't think this guy likes me.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please. Oh, my buddy. My buddy and me. He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead. I wonder if I try to continue engaging him in conversation about the bird. Yes, the same text as before. White and brown seabird lying among the piles of coasters. Looks like the wing was ripped off. Same information. That's the great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Nope, he does not like me. Still, sending me towards the guy with the bomber jacket.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
Oh, well, it's, I'm a cop and I talk to whomever I please. This is going nowhere. Leave. Oh, alright. This time we will click on the icons. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Okay. And Inland Empire, you should totally sing karaoke here the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know of your vast oceanic soul. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal-sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Discard thought. Oh, you know what? My soul is immense. Utterly, and it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people. What should I sing when it comes to it? Or finished thought. Oh yeah, what should I sing? You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Of course, that'll really get a gauge on my soul with that one. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, like from those ostentatious orchestrations, folks. Let's go with the sad song. Of course. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now? No one. Continue. New task, sing karaoke. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed. I'll just finish that thought, since I now have a quest to perform karaoke in front of a crowd that is very obviously not present right now. Okay. I know I'm being shuffled very, strongly towards the guy in the bomber jacket over somewhere, but let's see, there's a sign here of some sort. Summer door closed for the winter. So it's a Monday in March? By the evidence? Two different colors of icons, a green one and a yellow one. Let's try the green one. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. Okay. Oh, and a yellow. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Juice. Okay, and over here... Inside, you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia, a strike poster, some red pennants. Okay. And we have another sign here. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open 1600. Okay. Oh, and I guess this is my quest log here. Yes, okay, my one quest. Sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Oh, and a map. Map information incomplete. Well, okay. And we have 2 people and some sort of machine. Let's try the machine first. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Interesting. Okay, and what about this lady in the wheelchair here? Oh, hooray! Somebody with a name I can pronounce. Lena, the cryptozoologist's wife. How do I know that? Hello, sweetie.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
He can see me. He's looking right at me. Okay, what is this? Encyclopedia. The theme on that pinball machine is standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes. What are its hallmarks, or discard thought? I don't know that there's really any, good reason to discard a thought before following it a little, so what are its hallmarks? Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it. What? I thought this was supposed to be an encyclopedia, not a hallucination. That makes less sense than dream speech. Okay, wait, where do I get such a crown? The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating. I'd rather know more about the world of today. I'd rather know more about the world of today. The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating. Into what? No one knows. Okay. So, there's Union, there's the Royalists. Is there anything else around here? Ooh, yes there is. Look at that. There's this right here. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Oh no! The booze! Save the booze! Electrochemistry. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already? An hour? 2 hours? Pretty long. It's drink o'clock. Not now. Well, I am fairly certain that I came conscious at somewhere around 8 by the game clock down in the corner. So, let's say an hour. Sweet Lord, a whole hour! And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself. Oh, okay. Yes, spilling your booze is alcohol abuse, Thop. I agree. I've been secretly thinking about it all this time. Actually, should I be thinking about this? Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love for Garta to serve me up a beverage. Maybe later. You know what? I'm gonna go with 2 because, yeah. Should I be thinking about this? Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking? Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain off the counter. Oh. Oh no. I could lick it, I could not lick it, and I could lick it, but only a little. Oh, don't lick it. What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then. New task, find booze and drink it. Get your drink on and your act together. I'm still not going to lick the table, dude. But you know, Garta hates me. Okay, find booze and drink it. This hangover feels really bad. You have to take the edge off. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand, equip it in the held slot in your inventory, and the magic will happen on its own. Oh my. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna bother this guy first. Hey, you. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree. Continue. Interfacing. Medium success. A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. Oh, lift that. Lift that, boy. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Oh. I could pick up the pills. I could inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner. Physical instrument challenging 12, try to wake him up. Or I could leave. Ooh, that is a 17% chance of actually succeeding on And there's very small faint print here that says, this is a white check, you may retry it. Oh my. Well, you know, first I think I'm going to take his pills. Item gained, magnesium. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. Yes, I think so. Continue. Tutorial agent, yay. You've just picked up medicine. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Click on the plus icon to heal your morale if you have morale damage. Okay. So, either the orange or the blue is my morale, then. The blue. The blue is my morale. That means the red-orange here is health. Okay. Inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John. Oh my. So, there's still the option to attempt to wake him up, or on an interfacing medium 10, you can attempt to steal the dock worker's ID with a 72% chance of succeeding. I'm gonna try it. Everybody cross their fingers. Failure! So much failure. You fumble with the spring-loaded gate of the carabiner, but to no avail. The dangling item refuses to come loose. They just jingle in an ever louder manner. Half-light, easy success. Like fucking sleigh bells. What are you doing? You're gonna get caught! What is half-light? Okay, continue. Go to the cafeteria manager. Stop finger-fucking him, officer! The cafeteria manager shouts from behind the counter. I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Even Sleepy there. Yes, I figured that the red ones were ones that couldn't be retried, especially after the note on the white one saying that it could be. Okay, what? No, I wasn't. I'm just checking if the man is feeling okay. You stay out of this, bartender. We might be dealing with a criminal here. Let me work. I'm going to lie through my teeth, whatever of them I have left. What? No, I wasn't. I was checking if he was feeling okay. Yeah, sure. I don't care. Just don't finger bang his stuff, okay? He snorts angrily, then turns back to his activities. Okay. I've... Let's see if he wakes up. Let's try it. Wow, success on a 17% chance. Nice. There's only one way to awake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth. Wake up! This is an order! I am the law! I will not scream because in my apartment it's like 1 a.m. right now and I have neighbors. No words, just a primordial scream. I'm going to go with the first one. Words. Use your words, boy. The 30-something man slowly lifts his head and gives you a pensive look. Why are they yelling, man? Medium success from the encyclopedia. Looks like a sow descendant. A lot of sow dock workers around. Alright. Responses. You're alive? You looked out for the long count there. You know, except for the snoring. I just wanted to see what would happen if I yelled. Or, I need you to answer some questions right now. Let's answer some questions. Really? You woke me up for that? The worker gives you a vacant stare, then groans. Fine. What is it, officer? See anything interesting in your dreams? Creep. Tell me about the wild pines. Point to the writing on his overalls. Yours? Point at the bottle and the spilt rum. Or, all right, I'll let you sleep. Tell me about the wild pines. That's the name of my employer. I work in logistics. And how's that going? Or that's wonderful. How's that going? How is that going? How's it going? The dock worker lets out a big yawn, then stares at the cafeteria's terrace doors. Some pink fingerprints glisten on the glass. Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? Of course, it's a total madhouse. I'm not sure what you mean, or I've almost never been outside of this building. I'm not sure what you mean. Tell me. We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbor, trying to force some sense into the executive board of Wild Pines. For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the mornings. He rubs his eyes and sighs. Right to work, right to sleep, I say. Oh, that opened up a few options. I could ask the new ones, why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking? Or who's behind organizing the strike? As well as the other ones from before. Why are you sleeping here while the others are out striking? They got it. Measurehead's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was. Measureheads? Good night, Lop. Sleep well. Who's behind organizing the strike? We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us. You mean there's no leader? Huh? All right, I guess that makes sense somehow. You know, there's no leader? Okay, I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart, knows how to negotiate. He's got our back. I'm going to ask him if the rum is his. Indeed, help yourself to some. He blinks. Wait, no, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal. I guess I'll ask him about his dreams, just to be weird. See anything interesting in your dreams? Thank God, no. Was it a fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing, your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it a bliss free of X somethings? You're right, let's talk about something else. Oh, I'm going to go with number 2 because that harkens straight back to the beginning of the game. The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead. I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir, but when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever, no poetry stuff, just quality time. All right, I'll let you sleep then. The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table in sweet sleep. And it's auto-saving. All right. Oh boy. Come on. See, the last time the game auto-saved, it crashed. And the problem is that, you know, my cursor is doing the spinny wheel thing again. And all I see is the autosave screen and hear this guy snoring. And I worry that it may have crashed again. Oh dear. Come on, game. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. All right. Well, since I do have a quest to get something to drink, I will probably try bothering this guy again. Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
He's very animated all of a sudden. This seems like a touchy subject. What's the difference? But you can still pour me a drink, right? You can still pour me a drink, right?
I could if I were a bartender, but I'm not. I'm the cafeteria manager, so I won't.
What's the
I have
difference?
3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where did this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
No, I do not. Continue. Drama, medium success. Alright. His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he is hiding something. She just... what?
So now you're a cop? Forget it. I could just keep bothering him about whether or not he's the bartender and hope that he tells me something. But I'm somehow doubtful. Let's try the bird again. Can I help you with Look,
that?
your buddy is over there.
Nope, he's still sending me at the guy with the
Why don't
bomber
you go and
jacket.
talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? Well, I'm obviously not getting a drink from him. Okay, let's just save the game here, just in case. Okay, so since everything seems to be throwing me at doing this, and I've clicked on everything else that's click-onable apparently, let's talk to the man in the bomber jacket. A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. Continue. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. Continue. Perception medium success. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer. Let's shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
All right. You realize he is waiting for your name. I don't really know my name, or conceptualization medium 11 invent a name for yourself, or say nothing. I have an 83% chance of coming up with a name. Yes, Morg, this is my very first playthrough, and I'm trying to play without spoilers, so I'm going to try the 83% chance of making up a name. Here goes. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go. Oh dear. Well, that was a medium success. It is not yet time. I don't really know my name, or say nothing. It is not yet time.
Okay then.
I can tell that this is going to be a fruitful partnership.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Okay. Rhetoric with a medium success. What he means is, has he been trying to meet up with you for 2 days and you've been otherwise occupied? You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. Or there must be some kind of a misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else. I'll nod towards the cafeteria manager then.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Okay, continue.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I have the options of, yes, the police. I'm aware that I'm a policeman. What interviews? I have. Yes, I haven't. Oh. Let's play dumb. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Oh dear. I'm going to say that I haven't, because I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Alright, but I've been told that the body's been hanging there for a week. Have you guys done nothing? Continue.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body? I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, yeah. No, completely. Oh, boy. These are all terrific non-answers. I'm going to go with no.
So the body is still in the tree?
Yes?
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
That is exactly what I said. Okay, responses being, what if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? Or let's get going then. Oh boy. How can you be so sure I'm from the police? I was sent here to meet a detective for Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. He points to your jacket. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set these possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Encyclopedia Success, medium. Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the Rat Squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things. Ah, you mean the Rat Squad, or you mean internal affairs? I'm gonna go with, you mean the Rat Squad. No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job. Okay, you said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve. All right. Sure, let's do with that. Yes, but they're just white rectangles. They're not just right rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Riffcall West. Okay. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. But shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your pockets. You mean you don't have a badge? It was not on me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. Oh. It was not on me when I woke up. I got a new quest. A new terrible quest. Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible, but getting that body down should still take precedence. Oh. Let's go. Let's leave this terrible conversation. I'll just climb up on that tree and you join the other guy. Okay, continue. Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by clicking on him. Hooray! He can follow me around and observe my failures. Okay, quests. Report your badge missing. You need to report your missing badge to the 41st Precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio in his motor car to call your station. Interview the cafeteria manager. The cafeteria manager of the Whirling in Rags might know something about the murder that happened in the yard. Ask him about it. And inspect the victim's body. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge and throw up and approach it. This game does not have a very high opinion of me, but that's alright because neither do I. So let's ignore the ID badge thing for the moment and save. And bother this man who continues to probably not like me. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. I have... options? The Harbinger of Ruin. What is gold and orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. Can I have a drink? Or say nothing? The Harbinger of Ruin is here.
What?
Nothing, I just wanted to see what happens if I say that. Now I do. The gloaming. I am it. Never mind. So, option number 2 is if I'm going the Batman route, I guess? Nothing, I just want to see what happens if I say that.
What is this? A joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh, and another new quest. Who made the call reporting the crime? He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant. Reaction speed, medium success. This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later. I am a master of the obvious.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What? With Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are. But as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective?
Okay, my logic had a medium success, which is probably pretty good for the hangover I have. He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. Right then, questions, I got this. Play the fool. Who, me? Or, no, I'm good, pass on asking questions. Well, now that I've actually got the guy answering things, let's ask questions. Right then, questions, got this. His face expresses profound doubt in here having this. The game drags me, I drag me. The narrator drags me. Okay, medium success on rhetoric. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, rather than vice versa. Okay. Where exactly is the body? Who killed him? Why did Sylvie go away? Or, you know, I can't actually think of a single thing. Well, I already chose not to pass up asking questions, so where exactly is the body? Behind the building, there's a courtyard. He points to the kitchen behind him. They hoisted him up on a tree there. And how do we get there, then? That's easy. See that door there? He points to the west. First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Oh, it only took me 3 tries. Continue. Encyclopedia challenging success. This man means the heavy cavalry of Innocence Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind, 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They rolled lamellar and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. The hole in the fence must be enormous. Well, rather than asking who killed him, I think I'm going to ask, why did Sylvie go away first? Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. No, before I asked you where. Now I'm asking you why she left. Or you're right. I'm gonna go with the, I asked you where before. I want to know why. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back, and because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that. The lieutenant opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Thank you, he says. I can say mystery solved or didn't go well. Didn't go well? I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching. This stuff gets on my nerves. I am a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. Or, you're right. I probably shouldn't have asked. I guess I like to be thorough? Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. Who killed him? I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job. Continue. This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they if he didn't know? Ask, did you kill him? Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who do you mean by they? I have another question. Oh, no. Number 2. Before you said they. Oh, he's a bit surprised you caught that. People are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. Who exactly is saying that? The locals, customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it. And here's Kim. Did the Debardiers themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor? I know I mispronounced that. I'm just going to move on and pretend that nothing happened. I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. Why would the dock workers lynch this man? I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do. That's a terrible reason. You mean the strike? Well, I must be asking the right questions. Yes, the strike. He makes little quotation marks with his fingers. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbor company, I hear. A mercenary. Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. I mean, this guy already hates me. I could ask him if he killed him. Did you kill him? What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him. I have another question. Alas, there are no more questions that I haven't already asked. Well, that is all. Okay. Not so fast, he points to you. You owe me 130 real. What's real? Savoir-faire medium 10, slip away unnoticed, or I don't owe you shit. There's no what do I owe you money for? Well, let's try the 42% chance. Slip away! Schlip! I ran across the entire room. Savoir-faire medium success. As you blow this joint, behind you a whiny voice shouts. Real mature, man. Real mature. Okay. Who made the call reporting the crime? Someone reported the hanging to the RCM. Maybe if you find out who it was, it may shed new light on the events. You have an idea where to start, but the caller could have been anyone. Call Sylvie using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. So that is 2 things to do with the shortwave, but I think I should actually go back up to my room because my ID might actually be up there. I suppose when I come back down, talking to that dock worker again might be a good idea. But first, let's save. Me? Paranoid because of previous crash? No, never. And loading screen. Hopefully it won't be too long since I have already been upstairs before. Come on, I just came from there. Oh, it's loading for a long time here. It's a nice soundtrack, though. At least there's that. It's a pity that the little informational blurb doesn't change as time passes, or this would be more interesting. Oh boy, the longer this goes on, the gladder I am that I saved. Okay. My cursor just changed, but nope, no, now it's back to the thinking cursor. Oh, this is definitely not boding well. Oh, we seem to actually have game again. Hurrah! That's such a long loading between areas. Okay, let's see here. Oh, there was a thing. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Okay. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door. Oh, how nice of him. Okay, we've got empathy. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of tape viscera on the carpet, or the weird suitcase on the hat rack, or the potted plant dying in the corner, but it's all just too morbid to ignore. Savoir faire, easy success. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, and not to send any of the bottles rolling across the floor. I regret bringing him here already. Endurance, easy success. Where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to breathe. Smells of vomit in here. Oh, I have options. You're looking at the destruction? I'm sorry for this. I did it my way. This is where the magic happens. Say nothing. Nod stoically. Say nothing. Nod stoically. He takes a step towards the door, like he'd like to leave. But I'm looking for my ID, sir. The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful. The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 2100. No time to rest yet. Leave. Okay. Oh, and there is something in the bathroom. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Oh, there is nothing. Nothing besides the mirror. My ID really is gone. It's not just that I forgot to check something. Okay. And another loading screen that I should have saved before. I'm very worried because earlier in my playthrough I had a moment where the game went to autosave and the entire thing crashed. Windows notification and everything. So now whenever I'm on a loading screen or whenever the autosave comes up, I worry because, you know, what has happened before could happen again. And because these are very long loading screens, so it just lets my anxiety ramp all the way up. Just waiting. I'm probably going all the way out on the balcony for nothing, but I will hate it if I will hate it if I don't go out there and confirm, because that will just make it so that my ID was thrown out there with the shoe. And I just didn't notice. But yeah, now the loading screen has frozen. Those three little dots in the corner haven't moved in some time. on, game. You can do it. Oh boy. I know it's just an L-shaped balcony out there that I can see a few people underneath. I don't understand why it takes so long to load. Well, the cursor changed. I've got the actual in-game cursor again for a moment, and then it goes back to the thinking one. As the majority of my playthroughs so far have been either finding out what a garbage human being I am apparently playing as and loading screens. Thankfully it's been slightly more finding out that I'm a garbage human being, but still. These are incredibly long loading screens and I would really love to know why. Well, we've sort of got some of the music back now. Perhaps it's a sign. Hurrah! My goodness, those are long loading screens. Yep, the ID card is definitely not out here. Oh, and apparently it's starting to rain. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. Huh. Good to know. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, we have successfully made it back inside. Okay, this time I am going to save. What did I click? Oh boy. I think the game may have not liked that. Oh wait, there we go. Okay, that is saved off. I think in the interest of sanity and figuring out why the heck the game did that and did the crash earlier, and the fact that it is 1:45 according to in Eastern time, I am going to call it a night here. So that was about 2.5 hours, minus the amount of time for the crash, playing the start of Disco Elysium and finding out that I am a terrible, terrible human being who is so marinated that they can't even remember their own name. Which is very interesting, and I do look forward to playing some more at some later date that is not tonight. I don't have a formal schedule for any of my streams. I just tend to come on and do them. If I am going to be continuing Disco Elysium, which I may well as a stream, I may set up a stream schedule for that, which should appear on my page somewhere once I've figured that out. I definitely will not be streaming again before Christmas, though. There's a lot of things going on that's going to keep me busy. But I hope that those of you who are still here had fun and that you go on to have a good night. And good night.